going to parlay the momentum that I'd created with a foundation, a nonprofit. The nonprofit's mission is to promote the healthy and sustainable activities and to support the creation and improvement of recreational opportunities for the benefit of Berlin and its residents.
Okay.
Essentially, I want to make really cool, fun stuff for the kids of all ages to do, like a skate park, a ping pong park. And along the way, I came across Adrian Bowen, and Adrian had a great idea to paint a mural on our basketball court. So, Adrian, tell him about that.
Yeah, man. Growing up in the Berlin area, I grew up on Branch Street. Flower Street is right on the other side.
Yeah.
So I played basketball out there. Played basketball through high school, But these courts were like they were the mecca. They were where you go to up your game. There was no other place to up your game. So what you did was you go out there, and the main thing was to make it. If you can see the design, the main thing was to make it on the middle court right here.
Yeah, we're right here on our Facebook Live.
Right
if
here.
you guys could see
The middle court, the red one.
Yeah.
The thing was to make it on that court, play against all the big dogs. Keith Wise, Skylar and Franco Tingle.
Oh yeah, I graduated. That's my year.
Yeah, man,
99, 99.
All the guys, man. So
So that was the goal.
That was the goal. And you're like 10, 11, 12. You're watching these guys like they're the Michael Jordans, they're the LeBrons and Magic Johnsons and everything. So those were our guys that we looked up to. If you made it to that red court at the age of 13, 14, right. you were that guy.
Something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Franco and Skylar. Duran. Sean Cuff. Yes. Keith Beckett's.
Oh yeah.
Randy Sturgis.
Oh man,
all them guys.
All
yeah.
Guys, man.
That was my year. Yeah, absolutely. And then now, it's so cool. Like now that we've. I don't want to say gotten older, but we have aged a little bit. When Duran puts on the event at Decatur.
Oh yeah.
Seeing the
Duran glasses, by the way.
Oh yes,
these are from the.
Yes.
Shout out to the look. Shout out to the look.
Absolutely. But when we go back and see the alumni games and some of these alumni guys come back and alumni girls come back, it's great. I mean, it's
and that's my goal with this. A lot of the alumni that you see have came through this court.
Yeah.
But nobody's out there anymore.
Okay.
So my goal is hoping that if we paint this, it won't only draw attention.
Right.
It'll draw people to play on it.
Okay.
Not just come around and look at it. Yeah, we want everybody to come look at it, take pictures on it and everything. But ultimately, I want everybody to get back to the park and playing on it. The park used to be packed, man.
Yeah.
Packed.
One of our goals is to breathe life into the east side of Berlin. We know that the east side of Berlin back in 1952 was sort of separated from the west side of Berlin by 113. We know that not many dollars get spent on the east side of Berlin from the town, from the state, from the city. We want to change that. We want to shed light on this. This is one of my goals when I ran in the campaign, was to sort of bring life back to the east side of Berlin. It's essentially a food desert. There's no fresh food over there. There's nothing over there except for the beautiful people that live there and this basketball court. So if we can breathe life back into this, the town has already signed on to making lights for this court a priority. So
that's good. That's great.
We decided in our last town council meeting. So in tandem with us doing this and the town sort of putting lights there, we're instantly going to create attraction there, and that's going to start breathing more life into there. And we're also talking about skate parks and places for skate parks, and that might very well be it too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, as far as like the mural goes on the basketball court, what do you guys? What are your needs? What do you guys need to make that happen?
We're funded as far as painting the courts and that whole process.
Okay.
We're now in a second campaign to kick it up. And we're going to turn each of the backboards to a brand new acrylic backboard,
a
brand new pad for the pole, and a brand new breakaway rim.
Okay.
This will change basketball in these courts that currently suffer from very bad vibrations on the poles because of a double rim that doesn't break away and a lack of holes in the backboard, which actually dissipates the energy coming from the ball. So we've already heard from the Berlin Police Department that they're going to step up and sponsor one of those pole pad backboard combos.
Okay.
And we're going to have a challenge going out there to finish up the other 5, and we're going to ask 5 different companies to step up.
Yeah.
Give us around $2,500 each, and that is going to give us brand new backboards, poles, and pads on all 6.
$2,500 is not a lot of money.
It's not a lot. Challenge is starting
ASAP.
ASAP.
Great.
For the kids, come on now.
For the kids, and we're a 501c3 IRC code nonprofit, so half of the donations that we get are tax deductible for the people who give us donations. Yeah. The challenge starts today. For anybody who wants to help sponsor a poll, please let us know ASAP.
Absolutely. And that's in Berlin on the courts. If people want to step up and they want to donate, how can they do that?
Oh, they could just reach out to us through weheartberlin.org.
Okay.
They can find us on Facebook. They could Google my name. They could Google Adrian's name. And you can find us very simply. We're very much out there in the public.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, because, you talk about, funding. It shouldn't be like that's one side of Berlin and the other side of it's Berlin. And you always hear about, and which is fine, but you always hear about downtown, but that is a whole big section over there.
Hear about Flower Street.
Yeah, but I mean, you ride by there on Route 50 and you see the bleachers and the courts and the playground, and I mean, you're like, man, that's a happening spot, Yeah. I mean,
should be a happening
should
spot.
Be right.
But the court is a desert.
Yeah,
the court is a desert, man. I want to put people back on that court, man.
Absolutely.
I think the only thing that we really had the other day was National Night Out. That's the biggest thing that comes to our side of town.
How was?
It was okay.
Okay.
My goal is to help bring Maxima over to Berlin and have a festival there. Yeah. I'm working on that.
Oh, the Maxima Fest.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that is our.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm working on
that. Is our company.
I've already spoken with the owner, and I've already talked to him about having a Latino Fest in Berlin. Because
speaking of the Latino Fest, we are the Voice Radio Network, and we do have the biggest taco fest ever. It's coming Sunday, September the 12th to Georgetown. You guys should talk to Kevin about being up there and being part of the one here to promote what you guys got going on. I'm sure it's already in the works.
Tony takes care of everything.
We're working on it, man. We're working on everything we can.
So very good. So that's the goal. You got the basketball courts right off Flower Street, Henry Park. I mean, it is definitely
right off 113. I mean, it's going to have lights. It's going to have this mural. And, Shelton Hawkins, major shout out to Shelton Hawkins.
Yeah.
Shelton Hawkins is sort of the guy that puts all this together. Adrian brought Shelton to the table and himself to the table, and now we're sort of getting it past the goal line. And that, without Shelton, we couldn't have really done this. Without his artists, we couldn't have done this. And without Kelsey Hess, the original designer of this design, we couldn't have done this without her either. So there's a lot of people that have gotten us here. The whole board from We Heart Berlin has really been integral in making all this happen. Major thanks to Carol Rose, Kate Patton, Tom Simon, Brian Robertson, Danae Bowen, Adrian Bowen. We have a great team, and we're doing a lot of good stuff for Berlin. Man.
All them people, I know. I feel like this really brings it home to me.
It's an all-star team of people who love Berlin, and that was the whole point of this, is just to have the people who could make things get past the goal line, get out of the miasma of the town council and all the things that have to, the decision makers.
Yeah.
And let's people who can make things move together, and let's do that together.
Well, you guys are doing some great things. Again, if people want more information on We Heart Berlin, how can they do that?
WeHeartBerlin.org, WeHeartBerlin.org. We'd love to see you. We'd love to hear your ideas, and we're also looking for new projects to get behind.
Okay, so this is not just like a one-time thing.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I know Tony Weeg always has something up his sleeve. From what I see, I don't. We really haven't gotten close or talked a whole lot, but from what I see from a distance. You definitely got any political career moves you're going to be making coming up soon? You got to get in that town council.
There's people who want me to do it. There's people who don't want me to do it. My family especially. They really would love for me to just stay in this sort of role where I can actually make things happen and sort of stay out of the dogfight.
Right.
Just make sure I talk to all the dogs. Make sure all the dogs know what the people want. And if I can just be the liaison between people and the council, I'll be that.
All right, very good. Adrian Bowen, thank you so much for coming in. Tony, thank you so much. Again, WeHeartBerlin.org. Check it out. Support them. They're doing great things. So very cool.
Appreciate you.
7:41. It's a Bill and Jessica show.